Utilizing their resourcefulness and quick thinking, the Alchemist uses science to their advantage, crafting strange brews and deadly explosives. With a knack for creativity and a curious nature, these inquisitive creators are unmatched in the skills of experimentation and innovation. Welcome to Critical Success. I'm Adam, and today I want to talk about the Alchemist in Pathfinder 2nd Edition. One of my favorite things about Pathfinder 2nd Edition is that it has an in-depth and well-done crafting system, and the Alchemist really leans into that, utilizing class features and feats that improve their ability to craft beyond what any of the other classes can do. And if it weren't for the versatility of this crafting system, then most of the best parts of the class wouldn't be possible. Their most important abilities are intelligence, which will be used in the crafting of your alchemical items, followed by dexterity, strength, or constitution depending on what type of crafting you want to specialize in. Dexterity will suit characters that like to craft bombs for use in combat, since it affects your thrown weapon modifier. Strength will best serve Mutagenists, who are alchemists that create concoctions to transform their bodies, giving them inhuman abilities, and often putting them up close during combat. And Constitution is just a great overall stat for alchemists in order to help them remain healthy during combat and survive any unforeseen complications caused by their alchemy, such as rogue explosions and strange mutagenic effects. The best ancestries for an alchemist will be those that provide intelligence, dexterity, or constitution. So elves make great alchemists thanks to their ability boost in both intelligence and dexterity, though goblins and halflings also make excellent alchemists thanks to their dexterity and their curious nature. Personally, I also love the idea of a gnome alchemist. While it's not the best ancestry for the class mechanically, it does provide a helpful boost to constitution, and I think that the general flavor of the gnomes fits with the alchemist class incredibly well. As for backgrounds, Tinker is particularly good, providing both an ability boost to intelligence and training in the crafting skill. Other great backgrounds for the class include Artisan and Scholar. All alchemists gain the alchemical crafting feat at first level, which allows them to craft special alchemical items, and they also get a formula book which allows them to learn and keep track of the formulas for those items. And as a game master, I love the idea of formulas for crafting because it allows you to provide rewards and treasure in forms other than just golden items. Finding a formula for a high-level elixir or other rare item could be incredibly useful and even more exciting than finding the item itself, similar to a wizard finding a scroll for a new powerful spell. One of the first and most useful features that alchemists acquire is their ability to create infused reagents, which are special materials that allow them to create a limited number of alchemical items each day at no cost. They can use these infused reagents during their daily preparations to craft alchemical items that will remain potent for the day, or they can use them with their quick alchemy feature during the heat of battle to whip up alchemical items on the fly that remain potent only until the start of their next turn. This allows the alchemists to improvise and craft the items that they need when they need them, giving them the feeling of a witty, forethinking inventor who always has the right tool for the job. As an alchemist, you specialize in one of 3 fields of research which will dictate what you'll focus on crafting. The bomber specializes in creating explosives and other dangerous concoctions. The bomber will fill the role of ranged DPR in the party, providing good damage output, often hitting multiple enemies with each attack. Alchemical bombs are considered thrown weapons and will deal most of their damage to their primary target, but many bombs also have a splash range, which deals a small amount of damage to creatures that are within a certain radius of that primary target. As a bomber, you're particularly good at controlling your explosives, and you gain the ability to deal splash damage only to your primary target, preventing you from injuring your party members. At higher levels, you can learn to craft near infinite amounts of some weaker bombs, and to create bombs that have a larger splash range than most. Some of the best feats for a bomber to take are Quick Bomber, Far Lobber, Smoke Bomb, Calculated Splash, Debilitating Bomb, Directional Bombs, Sticky Bomb, Expanded Splash, and Mega Bomb. The Chirurgeon specializes in crafting elixirs to help and heal their party members. The Chirurgeon will fill the support role, using elixirs to heal both damage and conditions, and to provide your teammates with a number of buffs. As a Chirurgeon, you are able to use the crafting skill instead of the medicine skill for most medicinal actions, and that is incredibly useful because it allows you to really lean into the crafting skill without sacrificing the healing abilities that medicine provides. At higher levels, you learn to create near infinite amounts of lesser antidotes and lesser anti-plagues, and later you learn to craft elixirs that will always heal the maximum possible hit points. Some of the best feats for a Chirurgeon to take are Poison Resistance, Efficient Alchemy, Combine Elixirs, Merciful Elixir, and Extended Elixir. And finally, the Mutagenist specializes in crafting mutagens, which are potions that alter a creature's physical form, granting them incredible abilities while hindering them in other ways. Mutagenists have a lot of utility and can fill multiple roles thanks to the diversity of mutagens available. In combat, they can use mutagens to make themselves stronger or more resistant to damage, acting as an up-close DPR role, while outside of combat, they can use mutagens to make themselves faster, smarter, or even more deceptive. Mutagenists gain the ability to craft near infinite amounts of certain weaker mutagens, and at higher levels, they gain the ability to benefit from up to 2 different mutagens at once. Some of the best feats for mutagenists include Revivifying Mutagen, Efficient Alchemy, Feral Mutagen, Elastic Mutagen, and Invincible Mutagen. As you can tell, alchemists have the capacity to fill a huge number of roles in an adventuring party, making them one of the most versatile classes in the game. This is the class for players who want to play characters that are experts at tinkering and inventing. They can range in concept from a sharp-witted engineer to an all-out mad scientist. So if you want to explore the vast and deep crafting system of Pathfinder 2nd Edition, or if you just want to play Rick Sanchez as a role-playing game character, then this is the class for you. But what do you think about the Alchemist? And what do you think about the crafting system overall in Pathfinder 2nd Edition? Let me know in the comments, and of course, let me know what class you'd like me to cover next, and what other content you'd like to see on the channel. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your friends in the role-playing game community. Thank you so much for watching. Now go play.